Yo, robot.
Right, well, hello and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Play Elden Ring. Can we play? No, we can't. Okay, the first difference you're going to notice is I have started again and we've got rid of the wretch. The reason being is I did about 4 episodes. It's not that I can't do it, we can do it, but there's that much grinding involved before you can do anything. It's just killing the same enemies over and over again, and it was making for a super shit Let's Play, if I'm honest with you. I've wasted all morning doing it. I'm a bit gutted. But, you know, these things, I could have got 4 or 5 episodes out tonight, but it was just grinding the same thing. Like, I got clothes and a weapon and stuff, but it wasn't good viewing, seeing the same thing over and over. So we've gone this confessor. The only difference is, obviously, we've got gear and a shield, and we're a much higher level. But we're locked in. We're not locked in, but we're steered towards going towards this type of play, which is what I want. It's a bit like a paladin. So I'm happy I've got my sword and shield, but we've got miracles as well. So all we do for the miracles is we push it up, we push left, and we get our, for wand, what have a better word, wand out, which looks nothing like a wand. A couple of dildos on a ring on the left hand side, you can see there. So you get your dildos out, and then we've got 2 different spells, urgent heal and assassin's approach. Don't really know what they are. I'm hoping that we're going to tell me in here. Finger seal, that's what they are. Dildos. I was hoping it was going to show what they do. It doesn't. So maybe if we rest at the site. Memorize spell. Here we go. So spells, yeah, okay. So is it going to say what they are? Heals a small amount of HP. Silence footsteps and reduces full damage sound. Okay, so it's like a sneaky spell and an emergency heal. So we're going to crack on. We can't use that. That is one of the things you could grab for free at the start. We started with a seed. You could get a key that did something with that. That is a new finger for writing on the floor to summon multiplayer. There's nothing else in this room, so we'll go up. Obviously I know a little bit of the game now because I've had a bit of an explore, which will help if you've not played the game before now, because I can, rather than you watching for ages while I flounder, I can show you 1 or 2 things, which is also going to be a help. If you came for the wretch gameplay, I'm sorry. It's not that I can't. Like I say, it's not that I can't do it. I don't mind grinding. I've played enough bloody Soulsborne games to be able to go and watch me Dark Souls 2 playthrough. I played wretch all the way through that, but it's just not making for a good. With it being open world, it's not making for a good playthrough. When it was more linear with Dark Souls 2. Wretch was easier because you was on the path, you just had to get on with it, no problem. So we need to rest here, and then we need to talk to. So grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now some sites of grace retain that power. The golden rays will guide you along the way. So you've got like a trail of breadcrumbs there going through the sky, leading you to your next objective. We've got the map. Use your map to check your current position as well as the terrain and surrounding structures. You can update your map with the new information by finding map fragments and steles along the road. You can also use the map to freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Okay, now we've got this geezer here, so we're going to talk to him.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Okay, so when you're talking to an NPC, never think that's the end of a conversation. If you've never played before,
Luckily,
they'll always have something else to say.
there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
See if he's got anything else to say.
Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
Okay, so once they start repeating themselves, you know you've done everything that you need to do. Well, they've said everything they need to say. So we are maidenless. Okay, summoning pools. In each area you may find effigies of martyrs. These effigies are summoning pools. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations as co-op, and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summoning pools. Okay, I won't be doing much of that. So we've got some sort of boss dude here. Not there. That's a goat. No chance as a wretch. One hit dead. Maybe as a confessor we can try it. Should we try it? Let's try it, because we've got a shield now. Okay, well, for a starter, that'd have killed me. Yeah, this is a much better start to watch anyway. Look, I don't mind grinding for 3 hours to get to this point, but whoosh! I mean, I don't think we're right there to take him on yet, but I can see the difference. It's going to be more fun. More fun to watch. That's the bit I'm worried about. Okay, so the problem now is, now we've died, you will drop any runes in your possession at the site of your death. If you die again before reclaiming your runes, they'll be lost forever. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of the lost runes. So we can see that on the compass there, north, that's where they are. So your runes basically are the currency in the game. I might have said in the first episode, they're called souls in Demon Souls and blood echoes in Bloodborne. And for the fucking life of me, I can't remember what they're called in Sekiro. Let's sneak past this geezer. We're not going to be able to fight him at the minute. Oh, fuck, you see me? Okay. Right, so what we need to do now is run, like stink. Grab them, because we don't want to be losing them. We've got 580 odd. Tree Sentinel, that's his name. Okay. Yeah, fuck off, mate. I'm not interested, to be honest with you. Can I go in here? Will you leave me alone? Will you go away? Oh, no, he won't. Oh, well, we're in the shit here. Oh, through a wall! Come on! Well, at least we can get back to our things now, so first lesson learned is we don't mess with the Tree Sentinel straight out the block. So we'll get to, in fact, we'll show you now. So we've got this map here. With the map, you can check your current position, terrain, and buildings in the surrounding area. You can also freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks, so you can mark your map. So we know we've got that, but it's showing us, it wants us to go up towards this church of Eli. The other good thing about me starting again is, fuck me, it took me about a whole episode just to work out what we were doing when we first got into the world. So that's going to save some time rather than you watch me flounder with that as well. So basically we want to come up here and we need to grab those echoes back that we lost outside. Are they inside now? They're in a completely different place. Okay, so we got them. And then we'll rest at this Grace of Light. Throughout your map, you can instantly travel to any sites of grace that you've discovered. However, there are some dungeons and other areas where this cannot be done. Sound. And then we'll talk to this fella. Oh, no. We'll grab this. So, as a smithing table, you can spend rooms and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. Somewhere in the lands between you may meet a blacksmith who can make your armaments even stronger. So we'll grab that. Okay, so that's for upgrading our weapons. And then we've got this geezer here, Father Christmas.
See it, and I can also see that you're not after my throne.
Well, I should be, because you've killed Santa by the looks of it.
Purchase a little something. I am Carly, purveyor of fine goods.
Play that instrument, man. It looks wicked. Okay, so he's got stuff to buy. So that you use the same currency to level up with. So he's got a couple of notes. What they are, quite interested. A torch. Some cookbooks for crafting, I imagine. Some crack pots.
Goodbye for now.
Okay, so now we want to be following, if we go to the map, we want to be going up in this direction to this area here. These are things it took me about 3 episodes to learn. Well, we'll come back to that geezer in a bit. We'll smash this one up. I'll grab them throwing swords, throwing knives. Okay, and now we've got this little encampment. Which we're going to clear out. I mean, the difference, I mean, it's way easier, if I'm honest. Like, that's, you wouldn't kill one of them in one go with a wretch with your club on a backstab. No bloody way. We won't go that way. So again, I feel a bit cheesy because we've stopped doing the wretch thing, but it was a mistake. And as I already uploaded the episode, I didn't want to take it down because people have watched it, so... Oh, I got 2 of them with that one. Heavy attack. Woohoo! Okay, well, we'll have a little look down here. There's a chest, and in here is A whetstone knife. You can use ashes of war to grant your armaments new skills at sites of grace. An armament can only have one skill. Any skill it previously had will be removed. An armament's type determines what skills it can have. Some special armaments have unique skills and cannot be granted new ones. Don't quite understand that. Adding affinities. With a whetstone knife you can use ashes of war to grant affinities to your armaments at sites of grace. This way you can alter an armament's attack affinity boost, attribute scaling and more. Don't really understand anything about that. That's something I'm going to have to learn, and we'll come back, and once I've sussed it out we'll explain it fully. Don't really get it. Now, I was going to fight that geezer, but I think there's one more. No? Okay. Right, well, let's come on, mate. This geezer's a little bit harder than the others. Come on then. Come on, I know you're going to start with the rush attack. No, he didn't actually. Oh, I'm in trouble. Man, it was easy as a wretch. Easy to get around the back of him anyway. Oh, why has the lock come off? Let's try a spell. Doesn't really very much, does it yet? Right, we got him. Right, there's another site of grace over there, but we won't go to that one for the time being. Can we we'll do that, save our flasks. Oh, there's an item here. See, that's the thing. See, I was finding weapons as wretch, and I knew that would happen. See, it happened in Dark Souls 2, but you've got to grind 6 levels just to be able to lift it in dexterity, which I didn't even want in dex and stuff. So that was my issue with it. It was like too much. It was just going to be going around this area, killing these enemies over and over and over and over again until we got enough levels that we could use it, which is great when you're playing on your own, but it's no good if you're watching it. I mean, I could have edited it all out, but if that's the case, you might as well just fucking start as a character. I think Wretch is something I'll do as a second playthrough, maybe, or third or fourth, because there'll be a few. I'm not sure what them golden runes are yet. Okay, Lord Sword's great sword sound. You need to have super strength to be able to lift that. Is that everybody? No, it's not everybody. I mean, it's enough, but we might as well grab some Might as well get some runes while we're at it. There we are, up to 1730 now. And if we hadn't have come, we'd have missed that item. And we wouldn't have got those bolts. So I think that's the camp pretty much cleared out now. Oh no, there's one more geezer here with the trumpet. So you've got to watch this fella. Because if he sees you, he alerts everybody to your presence. But he's just been absolutely rinsed. And I never found this item the first time. New map of Limgrave. Oh, mate. I'm trying to look at my new items and you're coming in like stink. Vanquishing an enemy group will replenish your flasks. The number and type of flasks to be replenished varies depending on the enemy group. You cannot replenish more flasks than your maximum allows. So because we beat all the enemies in the camp, we get our flasks replenished, which is a wicked little new addition to the Souls genre. I like that. So we've cleaned that camp out now, which we don't normally, I hadn't done before, never cleaned it out. So we're going to go up here and we're going to rest here. Now what I didn't find out the first time is you need to rest when you come out of the graveyard at the start, at the church, and then when you rest here, this happens, which didn't happen the first time, and it's not going to happen here. Okay, so no problem, we're one missing. It's not just, I've got it wrong. I thought it was the one outside the graveyard. That obviously doesn't count. So once you've rested at the one at the church and there, oh, I didn't rest, that's why I only touched it, because everybody's still dead. That might be the issue. So let's run on the way back. There we go. We just touched it. We didn't rest.
Greetings, traveller from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve
I'm not giggling.
2 fingers,
I bet they do.
offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
Which is what the geezer at the start was talking about.
I can play the role of maiden,
And I'll play the role
turning runes
of the finger.
into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Okay, we'll accept that.
Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Sweet.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Right, so now we can level up. So I spent, there's an entire episode just looking, trying to find out to level up. It's because I didn't rest at the church, and you have to rest at those 3 sites of grace to enable that cutscene for this woman to turn up.
For but a moment, share them with me.
And now we can level up.
Your thoughts,
So it costs us
ambitions,
to start with 829 a level.
goals you would follow.
Every time we level up, it's going to go up a level. So we are specialists in faith, which is what we're using for our miracles. And we are pretty strength and dex. Mind, I don't know what mind. Mind is your amount of, I don't know what they call it, FP. I don't know what it stands for. But it's explanations why. Yeah, why do you call it FP? It still doesn't say why they call it FP, but it's magic points. It's your mana. I'm just trying to work out what the FP stands for. Anyway, so we are going to put 1. We can put 2 in because 1600. Strength is right hand weapon damage. Vigor is health. We're going to put 1 in health, and we're going to put 1 in strength. Okay, now flasks, we have got a seed was our free starting thing, so we're going to add our charge to our flask, a golden seed. That's what we, remember we had to choose when we made the character. We could have had a crackpot or boiled shrimp or whatever it was, a prawn, or we had a golden seed. So if we add that to our flask, we can now use our flask 4 times instead of 3. So we'll do that while we're here. Ashes of War, I haven't worked that out yet. Okay, this is grant skills. So we could ask, we could add, oh, equipped, it's got Storm Stomp. So we collect those and we can add them to our weapon. So I imagine it's parry is the one that's on the shield, because it says parry in the left hand corner. We had that roar before, didn't we, with the wretch? But now we've got a, oh, I didn't mean to rest there. I was trying to get, I hate that system already. We'll come back to it. Let's just look at it though. It says it hasn't got one. Okay. Yeah, if you're too close to the sites of grace, you have to press triangle to bring up the HUD. And if you're too close, you'd rest instead. Yeah, parry is our thing on the L2 instead of that roar that we had. Quite like that roar as well, that's a shame. And as you can see now we've rested, all the enemies have come back. That's not so good. And it wants us to go this way. I know not to go this way, but we're going to learn together like I already have. So there's geezers up here shooting at you. And there's a fucking mossy geezer there. Well, I really need, oh, I can't get up the thing. I need to take out these pricks first. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, he's wrecking me. Oh, he's also wrecking them as well. Well, let's try and take him on then. Oh my god. Oh, we're dead. Okay, now we've lost 430 souls up there, but I'm willing to sacrifice them just to show you that that is savage, and that's the way the game wants us to go. But what we're going to do is another, this is the last thing I know about that I discovered. Oh, we need to equip. the ring, the whistle thing, and get on our spectral steed. Right, I said we'd come back to this geezer. Oish! Get wrecked, mate. Because I found this. This was the last thing I found. Cave ahead. Turn left. But we'll go in there. But that will be for the next episode, I think. So what we'll do is we'll rest here. And we'll call that the end of the episode. So again, apologies if you wanted to come for Wretch gameplay. We're going to play Confessor. It just, like, I keep boring everybody with it. It just didn't make for a good recording. So thanks for watching. If you've watched again, leave a like if you like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. This is where you'll find me on Twitch. This is where you'll find me on Twitter. And until next time, ta-ra a bit.